So Lydia, I want to kind of fast forward into
Mhm.
the future now,
Yeah.
just to kind of see where you want your business to go and kind of what you're focusing on.
Mhm.
What's something that you're looking to accomplish over the next 12 months?
So, well, things have changed so much over the past month or so. Um, so I'm actually now, I call it an agent development coach, but actually kind of similar to what you're doing, but we're doing it for our brokerage now, myself and my business partner.
Awesome.
Um, it kind of started because I was wanting to create my team. That seemed the next logical step. And we were discussing it and just looking at some different numbers and some different metrics. And he had actually been my mentor, for a couple years. And so I just paid him for that mentorship. And he's like, well, why don't you just do that instead of having a team under you that you're always responsible for? Create a mentorship program for them if they want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's a great idea. So we started building that and developing that together. And then, my broker found out about it, and she's like, this is amazing. And so it's developed into, we're now offering this brokerage wide. So any new agent that comes on is going to be going through our mentorship and our training. And so that started kind of end of July, beginning of August.
Nice.
So we're like running 100 miles an hour, getting this whole thing created and everything that goes along with it. So that's pretty, along with my just regular production, that's my next 12 months. It's just us working on that, refining it, developing it to where it needs to be. So yeah, that's my next 12 months, is focusing on others' success.
Now, how are you enjoying it so far?
I love it. I absolutely
Yeah.
love it. I realized I really enjoy teaching people. I have a blast teaching. So I love to be able to take what I know and teach them. And our approach to training is a lot different than what most brokerages teach. We start out from that business perspective, being able to have a conversation, being able to build relationships, not just lead gen and
Right.
systems. So
Right.
that's kind of where we started building it up. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I love it. I just found the passion over the last 11 years. It was I like selling real estate. I love what real estate can do for buyers and sellers from the investment standpoint.
Mhm.
But what I found is I love changing the lives of real estate agents when they get into this business and they leave, their job that, they're unhappy at, working 9 to 5, making, 50, 60 grand to,
Yeah.
unleashing that potential of, hey, you can make 6 figures and you're not clocking in and clocking out. And you have more time at home with the family or whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
What their goals are, and then helping create that roadmap to get them there.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
What's something you're looking to accomplish over the next 5 years?
That would be my investments side of it. Building my own investment portfolio for that passive income. I still want to retire early, one way or the other. No matter how long I end up doing this, I want that ability to be able to do so.
Yeah.
So that's really what my focus will be over the long term, is going to be building that.
What do you think that you need to change in order to help you focus on that?
Hmm. That's a good question. I don't think so much it's changing anything. It's just really building up that extra income. With a lot of investments, it's a cash purchase. I know there's plenty of other options. I've looked at all the creative financing opportunities, but it's just really building up that cash
Yeah.
to be able to start buying those properties and the down payments and the maintenance. And I've really loved the idea of Airbnbs. The more I learn
Mhm.
about those, somebody I know is very involved in the management of those, so I've been able to watch that whole process and the income producing ability that those have.
Yeah.
But again, it's a lot more expensive to get those started because you have to furnish them, and they've got to be in great condition and all of that. So so it's just building up that to get to that point.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, what what is a legacy goal for you? I was asked this question the other day, and it's been about a month, and it was the question that was posed to me was, "What's your 100-year goal?"
Yeah.
I like to change it and say, "Hey, what's that legacy goal?"
Yeah, I like
What
that. That's a great question.
you didn't have
Uh,
time to prepare
I
for
did
this one.
not. I did not. And I don't have kids. I don't have anything like that. So I guess if I had a family, my goal would be to build my own empire per se, with real estate, with the investments, all of that to be able to pass down to my kids. So I may not have that, but I guess the people that are within my community, to be able to leave them something that just creates a better community. Since coming back from Florida, I realized how much I love this town. So the more of an impact I can have here, on it and the people that live here, I guess would be my legacy goal. As a quick answer, without time to really ruminate on that.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking time today with us, and I want to be respectful of your time. I always end the podcast with this one question, and it's what do you think, if you could give the audience one piece of advice that either you wish you had in the beginning or that you received or that you wish people knew now,
Yeah.
what would that be?
So I would say the biggest piece of advice, and I did get this at the beginning, and this has probably been life changing for me, professionally and personally, and that is just show up. You don't have to be prepared. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You don't have to be the expert. Just show up. Get out of your comfort zone. Get in those situations that you may feel awkward and uncomfortable, but just do it. You don't know what kind of opportunity, friendships that'll be built, so on and so forth. So especially for new agents, I know it's so scary. Even the networking events where you're around all these agents that have been in the business for years and years, you're like, they're gonna eat me alive. No, they won't. Most of them are nice. Just show up, show up and meet those new clients. Show up for the opportunities that scare you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Lydia, thanks.